Hey, Tony, thanks for taking the time, man. So let's dive into it. So, a Google Ads specialist who is running ads campaigns for a brick and mortar business, I'll say, sent me a search term report that had something like 7,500 search terms. And she said, "Hey, is there any way you can group these related search terms?" Um, and so, my background software engineering and analytics, and I've been working with machine learning for a little over a year now. And I said, yeah, there's actually an easy way to do it. So this is a one of the this Hugging Faces interface. Basically, they're a really popular open source machine learning tool hosting platform. We'll call them. And what this model does is it groups semantically similar words, meaning it's not just hey they have the exact same word. It's like they have words that are similar and they're able to group phrases in a meaningful way. So you have like this is a happy person, this is a happy dog. And they would say, all right, so that is a happy person, which is this most similar to? It's most similar to that is a very happy person. And I'm also using the Google Ads API, so it can fetch this stuff without having to generate any Excel spreadsheets. So what I'm going to do is so this is an empty folder. I'm going to run some Python code that's going to build this. So it's going to go through, it's going to fetch data from some campaigns. And what it's going to do, it's going to use that clustering algorithm. So it's fetching things like the search term, the keyword group, various metrics like impression, cost, etc. Um, and I'm going to pause this because it takes like a minute or two to finish. Okay, it's about to finish. So you can see now we have these uh, text files and the Excel files is what we're concerned with. I'm going to open it real quick. Okay, cool. So we have everything is grouped into like this stuff is like the search term, the ad group, keyword. This is all just common uh, stuff from the Google Ads search term report. What I've added is these group numbers and these group titles. So if you see here, um, if you go down these groups, so this is a result of that machine learning clustering. So it's just grouping this stuff. So we have camo, hunting, rugged outdoor clothing, wool hunting, hunting. So a lot of this is related to hunting. Um, it's imperfect. Like this one got lumped into another group. We have more like Google Ads, how to create an effective Google ad, pay per click. We have hoodies, and the other thing that it will give, let's see, and we have at the end we have this description. So after I've clustered everything, what I've done is I've aggregated up those search terms and I pass it off to this text. What is this? This cluster description. So say these search terms primarily focus on hunting outdoor clothing. They highlight a range of interest from specific gear like one piece camo suits, so it'll not only will put them into groups, but after it's done that, it'll tell you like, hey, this is what's going on. And the intention for a project like this is to help you like hone in on specific aspects of your keywords. Because if you're running a bigger campaign and you might have to deal with thousands of these search terms or tens of thousands, it'll let you refine that. So you can go from, say, you're starting with clothing, you can refine it into like hoodies, t-shirts, hunting, men's, women, etc. So you can refine it further and further, and then that you can tailor your messaging accordingly. And the intention is just help you better improve your conversion rates. So this is still very much an early phase project. But the other thing I was throwing in here is it's aggregating that information over here. So we got to move this thing. So ignore these numbers; they're all garbage right now. Just started using the API, but essentially what's going on is it's aggregating the stuff up at a high level. So you've got these different clusters that we saw over there. It's basically looking at the ones we spent the most money on, and it's saying, all right, what are the metrics? Like how much have we spent? What's the average cost per conversion? How many impressions are we getting? That we can compare these different groups, figure out like which ones are really doing well, and then we can dump more money into them. But that's the gist of it, man. I could talk a lot more, but like I said, this is very much an early stage project. There's a lot to go back and tweak. The thoughts were, hey, let me, like, I had one person mention they are interested in this. She said she loved it when I sent her the results. So let me talk to other people first before I really try to over engineer something that maybe only one person wants. So thanks for watching, man. I'll talk to you.